9 months since the last general Nintendo Direct. The Switch 2 going up in price $50 to $500 this holiday. Nintendo stock at one of the lowest points it's been in the last 5 years. Investors begging for a major game to sink their teeth in. Everyone with eyes on Nintendo after probably one of the best summers for gaming news across the board. There's one company to end off all the shows with a sweet big cherry on top. And this was it. I thought last September's Direct was one of the worst ones Nintendo has had, and I thought you can't really get much worse than only announcing Yoshi the Mysterious Book and Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave as like the only real big new titles. But oh my gosh, how did they do even worse? Sorry, you get to see my face in this one. It's the only way I got to pull the footage up right now because they're too busy still having the wackest Nintendo Treehouse lineup I've ever seen. So what did Nintendo start the show with? Is it a big new game? Is it the Ocarina of Time remake? Is it Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave even? No, it's Switch 1 Rhythm Heaven. Look, I am one of the biggest Rhythm Heaven fans out there. Like, I have played all the games, got perfect on every minigame. I can memorize every single song from every single Rhythm Heaven minigame. But even I was like, dog, how are you starting a show with a Switch 1 Rhythm Heaven game that was announced a year ago? Like, I knew from off the bat, this was not a good sign. Now, honestly, Rhythm Heaven looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a fine Rhythm Heaven game. There's not really much else to say about it. But that's honestly all I really expected, just staying consistent with its past games. So it's just strange that this was the show opener. And it lasted for like 3 minutes. A 3-minute overview trailer on Rhythm Heaven Groove, a Switch 1 game. And I'm not joking you, I timed it out. It took Nintendo half the show, 25 full minutes, until they showed a new game. The first half of the show, shoot, 80% of the show was a third-party showcase. It's so confusing. This is the Nintendo Direct that you don't focus too much on third parties because you want to convince people to buy your almost $500 console. What Nintendo games are you buying this console for? This could have literally been a really good partner showcase, but instead it resulted in like a really bad general Direct. I mean, at least we had Big Walk, because I was getting big sleepy. Okay, if you didn't see the Direct yet, close your eyes. If I tell you we got a big announcement of a free update and tons of DLC packs coming, what game did you think that would be for? Mario Kart World? Nope. Try Pokemon Pokopia. Yep, it got a free update that's, I believe, live today, plus 3 DLC packs coming in the future, even into 2027, which is pretty cool. I mean, Pokopia is a really good Pokemon game. I actually really loved it, but this was not the DLC I was thinking we'd get. I mean, like, literally everything has gotten DLC outside of Mario Kart World. Now, we're already getting close to the middle of the show, and I'm not the biggest Fire Emblem fan, although I really did like Three Houses, and this game looks like it is literally a Three Houses sequel. It looks just like it, and I believe there's 4 characters that you can choose from, all with different routes and story, which is pretty cool, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to this one, believe it or not, and that's as a non-Fire Emblem fan. So they did a pretty good job showing off this game, and I don't really have anything else to say about it. But then I see something called DK Challenge, and I'm like, okay, hold on. And it's just a bunch of limited time achievements where you can go back and play classic Donkey Kong games and do certain missions. It's literally like achievements, but only for Donkey Kong. Like, what? Leave it to Nintendo to not just give you basic things like achievements that you can always work towards, but instead give it a timed exclusive achievement for only Donkey Kong games. Oh, brother. Oh yeah, 3D Mario was also here. You just play as Donkey Kong now. And then we dive headfirst right back into a bunch of third-party games. So yeah, we're waiting to see what's new here. Now, this is real simple. You ask most Nintendo fans what they thought of the Direct, and they'll say it was pretty bad. You ask the Xenoblade fan, they ate so freaking good. If you're just a fan of JRPGs in general, you ate deliciously good in this show. And I'm tired of that just always being the thing. Why is it always JRPG fans ate good, JRPG fans ate really good? I feel like that's every single Nintendo Direct now. That's like the only category of fans that eat good in every single Nintendo Direct. It's always JRPG fans. Why not 3D platformer fans? But in all seriousness, Monolith Soft might be like the most goated developer at Nintendo ever. Like, this company eats so well with their fans, man. I mean, every single show they have something of substance for their fans. They literally announced a triple Switch 2 edition for Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3 all at once, which is crazy. And then on top of that, they announced a Xenoblade Chronicles 4. Keep in mind that they said before this actually was shown that they would show a small glimpse of the game, and the game isn't even coming out until 2027. And they showed about a 2 to 3 minute long gameplay and story trailer for this thing. Just put it in your mind for now. Just literally put it in the back of your mind. Keep it in your mind. Now, the one prediction I made a while ago actually came true. We are getting a Switch Sports Resort, which I was so happy to see this new island. It looks like a new modern version of Woohoo Island, and I love it. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not super thrilled on the sports that they announced for this thing so far. I mean, 90% of the sports is stuff that was already in Switch Sports 1. I mean, literally, half of these sports look like they were pulled directly from Switch Sports 1. But then there's some cool ones like skateboarding, which allows you to kind of go, looks like anywhere on the island. You got the planes coming back, which is super cool. I hope they add like the little missions where you can find interesting spots and just explore the whole island. I mean, the map itself looks even bigger than the last one, but then they also have stuff like thumb wrestling and jump rope. Not to mention, they literally had us watching a full minute of Aonuma playing thumb wrestling. A full minute.
Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go. Hold it. Oh.
What made it even worse is we had to watch bro lose. Yep, welcome to Nintendo Directs of 2026. Hey, are you craving more third-party games you didn't ask for? Well, here you go. Yep, they continued it on for the rest of the show. Yes, Hello Kitty Party Land was actually in the show, and I'm not joking. Star Fox was here, but it was a 30-second ad with nothing to add. Pikanuku 2 is here. Where the heck was 1? They finally show us new Dustbloods information. But, like, here's the information. You ready? Here we go. We get this little church building. Okay, blood moon in the background. That's cool. Oh, okay. Stained glass window. That's pretty cool. What's next? Blindfolded guy with a hammer and a guy drinking out of a chalice. All right. Another guy stands up from laying on the floor. Okay. Another blood moon again. Sweet. And then we have a rat with wings. That's it. That was the new trailer. Nope, I did not skip anything. That was every single scene of the new trailer. And all they said was closed network test for this summer. Splatoon Raiders was here, but they didn't show really anything new. It was pretty much everything we've already seen from Nintendo multiple times. It was just, hey, this game's still a thing, remember? Now, there were a couple of good third-party gets, finally giving us the new Deltarune chapter, and even giving us a glimpse at Kingdom Hearts 4, which is a pretty big deal. I mean, Nintendo being the ones to finally get to show this thing off is actually kind of crazy. And like I said, if this was a partner showcase, this would have been a really good one. But then finally, Nintendo ends the show with what we've all been waiting for. That long rumored The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. And Nintendo builds this thing up. They show the tapestry. They retell the story. There's a whole new design for the Great Deku Tree. Look at him. Oh my gosh, this is following the events of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, how they were telling that story. They're retelling it. I hope it has a good art style. Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful. I couldn't have dreamed of a better art style. I am so happy. This is so great. It's not the stupid cel-shaded bullcrap that we've been experiencing with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom so much. It's something new. Oh my gosh, there's the title. All right, in the gameplay? Where's the gameplay? That's it?
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina.
That's it? What? Now, do you remember what I told you to keep in the back of your mind? Yes, Xenoblade 4. This is a game that does not even release until next year. It's still in production. This is a game that Nintendo said that they were only going to share a bit of information about. How in God's green earth did we get a full 2 to 3 minute trailer for the new Xenoblade that's not coming out until next year, and they gave us no more than 5 seconds of Link sleeping on the bed? How do you drop a 2026 release window when it's June? Outside of Xenoblade 4, this is one of the only new and exciting looking games coming in the horizon, and they don't even show us anything besides some tapestry and Link sleeping. Oh my gosh, this direct is booty! I had no expectations of 3D Mario. If I talked about it, it was more of a joke of me playing around. Like, I knew 3D Mario wasn't gonna be here. I just knew it. I kind of lost all hope for this game. But if anything made me lose more hope ever, it was this direct. How in the world can you show off games that are coming out in 2027 and Mario is not one of them? This is one of the few games that everyone in the world is desperately waiting for, and we know it's coming next year thanks to Nate the Hate, who's already leaked everything. He leaked Zelda and the Direct itself, we know it's coming next year. How could they not have given us a nibble of a bone? They couldn't have done what they did with Zelda, but for Mario, had Mario's right butt cheek pop up on the screen for a second? Nope! They couldn't do that! Somehow, Intelligent Systems and Monolith Soft are working overtime and pumping out multiple games from multiple different IPs, while at the same time having new installments in their franchises almost every 4 to 5 years consistently. Since the release of Super Mario Odyssey in 2017, we've got the reveal of 3 new Fire Emblems and 3 new Xenoblades. How is this possible? Let me make this clear. I am 100% not bashing Xenoblade and Fire Emblem. Like I said, I played the first game in both of those series, and I'm excited to keep playing them. I just gotta really catch up. I haven't even started Xenoblade 2 yet, and they're talking about Xenoblade 4. I mean, come on. But still, I'm very excited for you fans. I'm sure this was a super special moment for you guys. I get it, and you have the right to be excited. Oh my gosh, you know I would. You know I would. I'm not mad that Mario wasn't here because I have no expectations for this stupid plumber anymore. It's just insane to me that they're showing things like Pokemon Wind and Waves that might not even be here until holiday of 2027 and Xenoblade Genesis already, and we can't get a glimpse of Mario's fat toe. And forget Mario, the one game that I was super excited about was Zelda, and we couldn't even get a single second of gameplay of it. Anything, not even past Link sleeping in the bed. And it comes out this year. Why? They could have at least just gave us the title screen of adult Link riding on Epona across Hyrule Field. Something. Show Navi flying around. Just something. Just something. Something. I've calmed down. Yeah, I don't know what to say. So far for Switch 2, even the Switch 2 Direct, I felt wasn't the greatest, but when I look back, it's 100% one of the best Directs I think we've gotten in the last 2 years. Oh man, the last 2 Directs, pretty much the entire Switch 2 generation is starting to just crumble beneath me. I can make a whole video about this, but I think today was a surefire sign that there's something wrong. I never thought I'd see a universe where Nintendo, out of all the companies that had their presentations, even Xbox, Sony, they were the absolute worst one that I've watched. Yeah. How did this happen? I'm getting to the point where I don't know if I really even want Nintendo Directs to continue. And I don't know if they will after the reception that I'm sure Nintendo's going to get from this one. I think I'd rather just have monthly updates on games and them spend, individual Directs talking about specific games. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can even get myself to be hype about any future Nintendo Direct anymore. It seems like this is Nintendo's formula. It almost feels like they don't know what to do with Nintendo Directs. They start the show with random games. They end the show with games without even showing gameplay that's releasing in the same year. I don't know. It seems like they're kind of all over the place, and there's something seriously wrong. I mean, I can literally make a whole video about Directs in general, which I probably will. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe you enjoyed the Direct, and if you did, I'm glad. I hope you had a great day. But yeah, there's a lot of thinking that I gotta do, because the Switch 2 era so far, I'm trying to make it a good one, but even I can't make it a good one. I don't know. Until next time. I guess I'll go rewatch Link sleeping 100 times. What else am I gonna watch? Thumb wrestling?
Wait a minute.
What is going on?